Finally, Kim Kardashian admitted that her and her family have scammed their way to the top. And no, it's not just me saying that she said that. She literally said this on camera. We all know the Kardashian Jenner family is super famous, especially in Hollywood. You know, they're recognized all over the world as well.
In less than a decade, the Kardashian Jenners have become the world's richest and most talked about socialites.
But get this, according to Kim Kardashian, their success was basically an accident, and they don't really understand how they actually got that famous. On the season 4 finale of The Kardashians, Kim spilled the tea saying that they scammed the system to become global stars. I know, crazy, right?
Kim whispered to the group, guys, we scammed the system, we did it.
This happened when the fam got together for Scott Disick's 40th birthday party, and Kris Jenner was all sentimental, saying that she's known him for like forever. And this is what Kris told Scott in her own words. You were literally here episode 1, season 1, and this was referring to the OG reality show for the Kardashians, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Because that's a great accomplishment for anybody over 50 years old, right?
Time flies, you know, that was so long ago. And then Kim later chimed in mentioning that she's been friends with Scott Disick for 19 years, and she gave him props and she thanked him for having her back through thick and thin and through every phase of her life. And then Scott, he tried to make a joke here and he teased Kim about being on the cover of a dog magazine, like Dog Fancy, or something like that he called it.
So Scott Disick allegedly said, hey Kim, you remember when you were the cover of Dog Fancy? Which Kim's family quickly clarified it was a canine magazine.
But no, they were quick to correct him. It was Canine Magazine. Yeah, close but not exactly, Scott. But yeah, that's when Kim Kardashian revealed what pretty much all of the Kardashian family critics already thought about them. But now it's coming directly from Kim herself, and she said this, and I quote,
anything for a cover. Guys, we scammed the system, we did it.
Whatever it is, we figured it out and did it. We put in some hard work. Yeah, whatever it takes to be on the cover. For sure. No doubt, guys, the Kardashians have put in a lot of work over the years, and it takes a lot of time and energy and focus to run multiple successful businesses, as well as raise children and deal with the media and paparazzi pressures, as well as, you know, maintain and grow what you already have going on and still have the drive and desire to do more. These guys aren't lazy.
From an immensely successful TV show to multiple business ventures, the clan has stacked up millions to their name.
So as much as people may criticize them, they do the hard work and it's definitely paid off. The issue though, I think that most people have with the Kardashians is how they went about it in certain aspects, like lying to the public and betraying people, going behind their back, then getting caught in those lies and then lying some more and betraying even more people. Even Kylie Jenner, she even inflated her earnings to make herself look like a billionaire, and Forbes listed her as the youngest billionaire and then had to revoke that. You know, things like that, pretty shady by the Kardashians, and people just aren't having it.
She has lied and exaggerated just how successful she really is.
But what do you guys think? Do you think that the Kardashian Jenners deserve all that they've accomplished? As the episode continued, Kim also had more to say about Scott as well as the success of her family, and this is what she said. Scott's my motivator. He'll always say, God, can you believe you did it? And I'm like, I can't. This is crazy. We aren't supposed to be here. Like, how did we get in this cool party? We weren't the cool kids. How did we do it? Kim also previously had told Vogue Arabia in September of 2019 this: money was always the goal, but I was obsessed with fame, like embarrassingly obsessed. I do agree that fame can be addictive, but now my focus has shifted. Even in my darkest of times, I don't regret putting myself out there for the world to see. People have shared with me over the years how much it's helped them to feel less alone when dealing with their own adversities. I love having a voice and appreciate the platform that I have been given, even though I do wish I could have more privacy at times. Do you remember Kim's song, Turn It Up? Yeah, Kim Kardashian, she ventured into the music industry with a single called Jam Turn It Up. Despite her good intentions, donating half of the proceeds to charity, the song was a big flop. Kim later admitted regretting the entire project. And while celebrities like Paris Hilton and Heidi Montag have also tried music careers, Kim's attempt didn't find any sort of success as she tried to ride the wave of celebrities entering into the music industry. And especially it was a flop when you compare it to her ex-husband Kanye West and his accomplishments in the music industry. Yeah, that song, Turn It Up, Jam, Turn It Up, so cringe. There was also that disaster movie scene that Kim Kardashian did. So back in the 2008 film Disaster Movie, Kim Kardashian made a cameo appearance, but her character met a very strange and funny demise when she was actually crushed by a meteor.
I really have a bad feeling about this.
And Kim later said that she was completely embarrassed about the entire scene in an interview on ABC's Big Fan. Another time where Kim Kardashian just totally embarrassed herself was when she told women that they need to work harder and that they don't want to work.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your up and work.
This was so tone deaf to the max. When we look back to March of 2022, in an interview with Variety about their new show, The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, she sparked a lot of controversy by advising women in business to get their effing ass up and work.
Get your up and work.
And this implied a lack of work ethic among people. And like I said, it was like very tone deaf. Her statement received a lot of backlash, of course, leading to her to clarify her remarks on Good Morning America. And she stated that her words were taken out of context, and she said that she regretted that they were perceived negatively. However, the comments remained very critical of Kim Kardashian, and the comments pointed out the failure to address the pandemic-induced employment crisis, as well as just the assumption that people, women in business don't want to work. That's just untrue and was just completely unfair to women who are getting up every single day and working hard. Kim Kardashian also had a very embarrassing Photoshop fail. Like, this photo was just one of many to follow Photoshop fails. Kim Kardashian, she altered her photos to have her body look different, but you could just tell, like, you know, the walls are warped and the photo just looks off. Like, this is clearly Photoshop. Fans did not notice this. All right, next up, we have that time where Prince kicked her off stage. During Prince's Welcome to Tour in 2011, Kim Kardashian was invited on stage. However, when she, I guess, overstayed her welcome, Prince addressed the situation by saying into his microphone, "Get off the stage." Get off the stage. Kim Kardashian also had a very embarrassing experience on Dancing with the Stars. So Dancing with the Stars, right? It provides a unique platform for celebrities, and some celebrities actually find a comeback where they gain new fans and new followers as they showcase their dancing skills. For Kim Kardashian though, yeah, completely different story. Despite her experience, of course, in the party scene, you'd think that she had some more rhythm, but no. Mastering the technical dances was a big challenge for her. And she lasted only 3 weeks and didn't show significant improvements at all. And she faded from memory quickly after her short stint on the show.
When they first got onto the dance floor, they would start off okay, but the next 2 dances were absolutely horrible.
And being on that show is something that she just wants people to completely forget that she ever did. Kim also endorsed toilet paper one time, and this was really embarrassing for her. In 2010, before her peak fame, she signed a deal with Charmin, attending the opening of a bathroom in New York City and cutting the ribbon at a red carpet event. This choice raised some eyebrows because it's toilet paper. But either way, Kim Kardashian got paid, but it's definitely an interesting footnote in her career. And finally, we have the tape. You know what I'm talking about. Kim Kardashian's entry into the entertainment industry is marked by her reality TV stardom, magazine features, clothing collaborations, as well as her tape. The infamous tape with her then boyfriend Ray J remains a shadow over her career, and it still haunts her to this day.
You know, I think that's how I was definitely introduced to the world, so I'd like to think that I'm, you know, aware.
Despite her savvy business moves and transformations, many still remember her for this controversial start, and it overshadows her subsequent achievements. And this is something that Kim Kardashian has been working to erase from her past. She doesn't want her kids to know about it. But hey, everybody still brings that up and holds it over her head.
Like, I really had to work 10 times harder to get people to see the real me.
Kanye West appears to be the latest victim in Kylie Jenner's stealing antics, as fans are calling her out right now for literally ripping off Kanye West's designs from his brand Yeezy and using it in her new clothing line, Kai.
Kylie Jenner, who is getting accused of again stealing from small brand owners.
Yeah, Kylie definitely better be careful, because we all know how Kanye West can get if you cross him.
I showed people that I understand how to make perfect.
It seems like Kylie is always running into some type of controversy with her brands, and yeah, for this new claim, fans are calling her out. She's straight up copying Kanye West with her new collection, Kai. Kylie Jenner, she announced on Instagram that her clothing line, Kai, would release new items on November 15th, 2023, right? Including puffer jackets. And the post caption said this: Kai drop 002 puffers plus base layers coming 11/15. And this is what jumped out to fans, because they quickly noticed the resemblance between Kylie Jenner's puffer jackets and those from Kanye West's Gap line released in 2021. And by the way, prior to that time in 2020, Kanye West signed a 10-year deal with Gap.
The two on Friday announced a multi-year partnership in which West will create a line of clothing for Gap under his Yeezy fashion brand.
To create a line of clothing under his Yeezy Gap brand. So this was a major collaboration with Kanye West's Yeezy brand and Gap. And the first product from the line, which was a blue puffer jacket, sold out within hours of launch in June of 2021.
Kanye West dropping his first collaboration with Gap. It is this blue puffer coat, and it's sold out in hours.
And Kanye West has been incredibly successful in the fashion world. Plus, he was married to Kylie's older sister, Kim Kardashian. So, I don't know, maybe Kylie feels a little bit entitled to use Kanye West's designs as inspiration for her clothing. Although the designs look like total rip-offs, so, you know, you can get inspiration, but this is looking a little too close now. Reports do say that this similarity isn't really that surprising though, because Kylie Jenner collaborated with the team that advised on Kanye West's designs, and that team was Entire Studios. Both collections share the technique of lacking buttons, zippers, or seams. And Kylie's puffers, available in blue, white, and black, slightly differ from Kanye West's Yeezy Gap line, which included blue, black, and red options that were discontinued in 2022. But regardless, fans noticed right away, and one fan wrote this: "Let's not act like Kylie didn't get this idea from Kanye." And then there was another fan that said this: "So basically a combination of Yeezy and Skims." And someone else commented saying, "This looks a lot like Yeezy." How I see it though, well, it's next to impossible to create 100% unique original fashion. Like, whatever clothing is designed will look like something else in some way. But in Kylie's case, I kind of think that this was 100% intentional copying, mainly because she's been accused in the past of copying and stealing from other celebrities for her makeup products and her fashion looks in general. And you know, her older sister is also in the fashion world, Kim Kardashian, as well as her other older sister, Khloe Kardashian. So no doubt she would want to follow suit and do something in the fashion world, but I mean, come on man, these are looking really close to Kanye West's designs. If anything, copy your sisters, not your sister's exes. Also, in addition to this, accusations about Kylie Jenner copying Kanye West's puffer jackets designs have followed recent allegations of her copying another designer, Betsy Johnson. And she claims that she shared design concepts with Kylie Jenner and her team 6 months before. And Kylie Jenner allegedly replicated those ideas in her Kai clothing line. She even made this post on Instagram to vent her frustration with Kylie. We emailed Kylie and all her team at products.ltd concept and language and a line sheet 6 months ago. Interesting concept, Kylie. Interesting. Thanks for the cosign. F your support. And then from there, she went on to add this. While I stare at my student debt, worked my A off for this, like so many other working class kids who bust their A for expertise they weren't born into to realize their ideas. I know who my supporters are in and out of fashion, and I appreciate those. You want to gag over lazy celeb merch, duped business models? Be my guest. Working people, don't lose hope. We're here for more than a gag collection and a bag. Long game. Even with this controversy surrounding Kylie Jenner's alleged copying of Betsey Johnson, her fashion line has already generated significant earnings. Plus, amidst both negative and positive comments about the puffer jackets, Kylie Jenner has the potential to earn even more in the future. Over the past 15 years, no family has fueled a conversation around beauty ideals like the Kardashian Jenner sisters. With their distinctive physical features on display for the whole world to see, they have laid a solid foundation for launching product lines that have made them all extremely rich. While a few have openly acknowledged the use of Botox or fillers, the broader topic of potential surgical body modifications has generally been avoided, with, of course, some exceptions. Consequently, many viewers of their show, The Kardashians, were completely taken aback, especially by Kylie Jenner's candid revelation in the season 3 finale on July 27, 2023, admitting that she underwent an augmentation to increase her chest size at the age of 19 years old. Now, criticism has been thrown at the Kardashian Jenner sisters for perpetuating unattainable beauty standards through actions like using Photoshop and filters to digitally alter their photos that they post on social media. Also, one of the most subtle yet harmful aspects of their influence on women's body perceptions, it lies in their implication that their appearances are purely the result of natural methods, like working out hard rather than cosmetic procedures. This point, by the way, was highlighted by Jessie Nealon, who is the author of Body Neutral, a revolutionary guide to overcoming body image issues. Now, in reference to the Kardashian Jenner sisters, Jessie Nealon affirms that they are selling a fantasy. Now, that's a quote. When you take a look at Kylie Jenner's casual comments about her augmentation in the season 3 finale, it was surprisingly honest and open. However, experts argue that this isolated instance of transparency doesn't really mean much given the years of harm already inflicted on women's perceptions of beauty. Notably, the first episode of their first show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, back in 2007, it started with a familial discussion about Kim Kardashian's backside. Now, Kris Jenner, the mother, famously referred to her daughter as having junk in the trunk. And surprisingly, this exchange appeared to foreshadow that the family would make their bodies the focal point of conversation and their future brands as well. Kim Kardashian and her sisters, all of them are known for their bodies in some way, shape, or form. After that, in the years to come, cosmetic surgery has become more prevalent than ever before, with a noticeable correlation between the physical features that the Kardashian sisters are known for and a surge in the popularity of corresponding procedures to enhance those particular physical features that the Kardashian Jenner sisters are known for. Following Kylie Jenner's admission of getting lip fillers back in 2016, the American Society for Plastic Surgeons reported a huge uptick in lip procedures. That goes to show you the influence of the Kardashian Jenners. Then in 2018, the same organization conducted a study that revealed a 256% rise in backside enhancing procedures procedures since the year 2000, despite all the risks that go along with those procedures. During the third season of the Kardashians reality TV series, Kylie spoke with Khloe and Kourtney regarding the pressures that they face to modify their bodies. And Khloe, she acknowledged that it was because of public scrutiny. Also, overhearing her mom suggest that she needed a nose job. These and other pressures influenced her decision to alter her nose. And similarly, in the same season, Kylie, she openly admitted that she had enlargement surgery during her teenage years, which she now actually completely regrets. She also shared her hope that her daughter Stormi will stay away completely from body alterations. Kylie wants Stormi to follow a completely different path, and this is what she had to say about this. "I wish I could be her and just do it all differently because I wouldn't touch anything." Now, according to Jessie Neeland, the shift towards openness by the Kardashian and Jenner sisters is definitely a positive step. However, Jessie Neeland also says that the significant impact of their previous lack of transparency was the creation of an illusion that their looks could be replicated through exercise, as well as the use of specific supplements or the use of a particular product. Lying about surgical procedures by the sisters effectively sidestepped discussions involving privilege, available resources like money, of course, and the potential risks. So in effect, they set a completely unrealistic beauty standard, and many people who look up to the Kardashians and Jenners and they're inspired by their looks and their beauty were just completely left in the dark that a lot of their appearance was done through cosmetic procedures. It was not done naturally at all. During a visit to her daughter, Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner expressed her feelings as Kim discussed her decision to stop having children. Now, Kris reflected on the consequences of fame and how she believes she played a huge role in subjecting her family to the challenges that come along with fame. And this is what Kris Jenner had to say in her own exact words. "We built this amazing life for ourselves, and sometimes I feel like it can be a curse. Sometimes I feel like I've helped build something that can also be a burden. The haters, they're so brutal sometimes, and I feel bad that I brought this element to our lives. It's hard, it's a struggle."
I've helped build something that can also be a burden. The haters, they're so brutal sometimes. And I feel bad that I brought this element, to our lives, and it's hard, it's a struggle.
Now, despite all of this and Kim reassuring her that her mom shouldn't feel guilty, Kris Jenner did acknowledge that the weight of their fame weighs heavily on her heart. And then she also talked about the concern of negative aspects when it comes to their famous lifestyle and their luxurious way of living, including the constant blame that they receive for various different issues. As the conversation continued, Kim agreed, and she acknowledged that their lives can definitely be filled with a whole lot of negativity. And Kris shared her sympathy for her children, citing an example of how Khloe was unfairly blamed for her ex-partner Tristan Thompson's cheating on her. Now, the conversation highlighted some challenges and a lot of scrutiny that the Kardashian-Jenner family faces due to their fame. And in response to all of this, Kim had this to say: "I get where my mom is coming from because this past year really has been wild for our family. But all of this is a part of our journey. God makes no mistakes. All of this is happening for us, for the lesson that we have to learn here on this planet." And then the conversation continued, and Kris Jenner became very emotional and shared an important moment from the past when Kim was held at gunpoint during a robbery in Paris back in 2016. Kris Jenner recalled Kim's response, expressing gratitude that it happened to her because she believed that she could handle it better than any of her other sisters. And Kris praised Kim for her resilience in handling such a difficult situation in the way that she did. Also, Kris Jenner commented on how deeply she feels her children's pain because of the unpredictable nature of their lives and the challenges that they face every single day. Kim, on the other hand, reassured her mom that she shouldn't really blame herself for the fame and the circumstances that come with it. And Kim reminded Kris that they had chosen this path and that Kris had played a significant role in helping them fulfill their dreams and reach their full potential.
Like, I wish I didn't, help all my kids get famous. You just can't live like that. This is also our journeys, and we wanted this, and you just helped us fulfill our dreams and like what our potential was.
They acknowledge that their journeys definitely come with both blessings and challenges, and they are definitely grateful for the opportunities that they have. So they're not really complaining about it. It's just from time to time, fame and success can really be hard. So with all that said and done, reflecting on everything that was said, Kris Jenner shared this. I've been a little down lately just thinking about the negativity that comes with what we do. But it's times like this that I feel really blessed to have such an amazing family, such amazing friends, and being here watching my kids have so much fun makes me really happy. So guys, 100% fame definitely comes at a cost, and no matter your level of success or fame or wealth, there will always be challenges to face. Even recently, Kendall Jenner opened up in an interview about how this life of fame was kind of thrusted on her, although she has tried to kind of step away and be in the background a little bit. She's definitely grateful for the lifestyle though, because it's allowed her to achieve the level of success that she now has. Although she did admit that dealing with it and all the criticisms and everything can be very hard sometimes.